got the first lot of Chinooks, I think it was early '74. They come from America by HMAS Melbourne on deck cargo. They were in different pieces. Example, the RAAF pylon was on a different pedestal to the main aircraft. The engines come differently. So they were put on a loader in Brisbane, brought out from the docks early hours of the morning. Time we got to work the next day, there's 2 or 3 sitting there, and he ended up getting 12 aircraft. We assembled 12 aircraft, we test flew 12 aircraft, and then they had to make it, they put 6 of them into storage, and we flew the other 6. Although we did a course on the Chinook, we're still putting them together. It was something different because it's never worked anything so big. When you compare it to an Iroquois, you know, it was big. You learned as you went along because all you got was a publication. We did have the help of 2 blokes from Lycoming Engines and Boeing for the main airframe to give us advice, help us along, get us information if we didn't know. They were real good help. We had them for 12 months, and they really enjoyed working with us, and we worked with them, and they joined in with us. The work we had to do, basically the same. We're doing major servicings, minor servicings, duty crew, unserviceabilities, exercises, and some of those was at a drop of the hat. We had to go away on rescues, flood relief, etc. So it was a full-on 6 years I did there, and quite enjoyed every minute of it. Every aircraft had their own little idiosyncrasy sort of thing. I can't recall one aircraft being what they sort of dog of an aircraft more than another one. You know, they all had their own little idiosyncrasies, and if you something else, I'll bet that's such and such tail number. You know, you sort of got to know them. So also we had to do the set up for an air display at Ambley at the time. We had them, so we had to find room to put other aircraft in our hangar for storage. Again, it was whatever the hours were you worked. It wasn't really 9 to 5, and the people we worked with, there was a different atmosphere. It was you got along a lot better. We got along a lot better with aircrew. The way on exercises, they'd help us tie down and refuel the aircraft while we did our afterflights, or any unserviceabilities we had to work back on. Or next morning, when we were all had all ready to go, if they needed a hand to load the aircraft for whatever task might be and to tie things down while they did their paperwork. We just sort of worked in hand, and that was where the best part of the squadron was. You sort of multitasking with other people's work, and so were they. And it was really enjoyed going out and exercises with them or trips with them. The camaraderie part, yeah, it was more than I've ever seen in any other squadron, especially fixed wing squadrons.